Hey there, No Game with Jason York back again with wrestling lesson number 7, and today we're going to go with the club setup. All right. Now, yesterday, again, I'm back outside, so you're going to hear some noises from the traffic coming by and everything like that, but hopefully you can hear me. I think the last one came out all right. So, yesterday we talked about the snap down, right? That's a two-handed boom, right? Lowering your level, you step, you slide. You lower your level, you attack, right? We use the deflated basketball to help us with that. We did some med ball slams just to start coordinating all our core muscles, our shoulders, our legs, everything getting into that position, right? Right? So we coordinated that. And then we started with using the ball, or even without the ball, the snap down, step back, step forward, right? Boom. Boom. All right? Then we lower our level, take our shot. Again, incorporate these into your motion drills, right? Stance and motion drills is super important. All right? The setup is integral part of your wrestling, okay? You can't not have a setup. And you can use different setups for different things. Like that snap down is great for a go behind. That's great to set up a front headlock, and it's also great to set up a double. All right. This next setup, the club, is really a setup I think that's designed best for a single shot, right? Single leg shot. And the one that I love to hit off of this club is the inside reach. Club, inside reach, get around the corner. All right. So the club, you want to get in your stance, of course. You're always staying in your stance. And when you hit your club, you're not coming up to hit it, and you're not bringing your hand way up here. Because if you come way up here and you club down, you're probably going to get called for some sort of illegal contact, all right? The refs don't like it so much when you're coming from outer space down on somebody's head, okay? I like to keep my hand kind of big, open palm, cupped, all right? And that's gonna hit the person right on the top of the head. I say right on that bald spot, right? Right there. I'm gonna be in my stance here. I'm gonna club, and I'm gonna step with my left to the outside of the other of my opponent's foot, right? So I'm clubbing, I'm stepping to the outside of my opponent's foot. This right hand, which is staying in low and in tight, is going for that knee, right? So I'm here, I club and I step. That's what I want to get used to, boom. And trying to coordinate that, boom. Getting those together, boom, right? And from there, I'm gonna finish that inside reach single. I'm gonna stay high on this just because I'm outside, right? So I'm gonna club and step, and I'm gonna reach inside, boom. I step back just a little bit. I have that knee, I pulled it in, I pull into my chest, I drive. Right? Normally I'd go down to that knee, I'd club, I'd step, I'd drive that knee here, come around the corner, drive up. Okay? Again, when I club, I step, I lower my level. Boom. And I reach inside. Boom. I get used to that. Alright? Now, the thing with the club is that it's really hard to practice it right, especially when you're first starting out, because you're afraid you're gonna hurt your teammate or your opponent. So first thing is, if you have a ring on, you probably want to take that off if you're practicing with a person. But this little drill right here is a great way to practice that power, the quickness, and the speed that you need to hit that club. All right. I get in a good stance. I'll just keep this ball right out front of me, right out front of my face like this, okay? I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna try to get about like 6 inches above that, 5-6 inches above that. I'm gonna slam it down as hard as I can to the ground. All right, so I'm here, like that. All right? Hand cupped right in the top of the head. All right? And I'll just practice that. Really try to work on that power. Notice I'm stepping in when I do it. Okay? Again, this deflated ball. I think a volleyball works best. It's about the same size as the head. This basketball stings the hand a little bit, but that lets you know you're doing it right when it stings a little bit, right? Here on my stance. Practice that. Get a ball and practice that. Remember, it's not, I'm not grabbing the head and pulling it down. I'm smacking it, right? Like somebody is taking my cookie. They went to reach for my cookie. Get out of there. That's my cookie, right? I'm doing that to the back of the head. Or actually almost the top of the head, all right? Doing that will do a couple of different things, right? Your setup is designed to do a few different things, okay? It's designed either to, or a combination of these, distract, get your opponent out of position, right? Or get them out of position, or to clear the arms, right? This one distracts and gets them out of position, okay? It distracts because you hit them and they blink, right? They come down, they blink, and they get heavy on that leg, that lead leg, boom, to brace themselves, and that's when you shoot, okay? Right, like a snap down, boom, I'm clearing those arms. That gets their arms out of position for me to shoot. That snap, that moves them, gets them out of position, and takes away their hands because they have to come down here and stop from falling on their face with their hands usually. Okay? So that's what my setups are designed to do. Either clear the arms, distract, or move. All right, so a combination of those is better. Becomes a big truck. All right. One of my favorite fun setups that Steve Good used to like to do is a distraction. You know, like there aren't too many distraction setups that are fun, but this one definitely is, where he's here, he's in a good stance, and he just came up and clapped, and then he'd attack. And it would just take your eyes off his hips for just a second, and you'd look up, what's going on? And then he'd take a shot, right? Distract. So work on those setups. Again, take that ball, lower your level through and step. Boom. Boom. Right? Work on that as many times as you want, right? If you have a fun exercise dummy or a snap and shoot from Carl Adams, those are perfect for working on that, and you can work both arms, right? Boom, 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 boom. Again, you're only coming about 5 or 6 inches above that head and slamming it down like a whip, not a bat. Boom. Right? I hope that's helpful for everybody, and yeah, Mindy, I am smashing that poor man's head. I've never been called light-handed. I'll put it that way. All right? Take care. Good luck.